Right, exactly.
Pay attention.
Amen.
When I do everything that I'm supposed to do to the best of my ability, God knows what I know. He knows He knows my areas of ignorance.
Yes.
He knows the areas that I don't understand, that I don't comprehend, and He knows, okay, Stephen's just trying to reconcile this situation in spite of the parts that he don't. Because if you don't know something and you still move on it, then that's when your faith is really working. Y'all didn't catch that, but y'all don't catch that later.
Yes.
If you try to do something and you're trying to do the whole thing because God told you to do it, and there you're trying to do A, B, C, and D, and E, and B, you really don't know, but you try to go for it anyway. God's like, I need to fill this part in for Stephen because he's being faithful, and even though he doesn't know where the money's going to come from,
right.
even though he doesn't, even though he doesn't know who's going to help him. Oh my Jesus, can I go there? I'm going. Even though it's just him, his wife, and his son coming to church every Sunday, and he doesn't know who's going to help him cook meals. He doesn't know who's going to help him set up for outreach. Even though I have to step in, otherwise I destroy Stephen's faith.
Yes.
God has to show up when you're obedient and you're lacking. Good Lord. God has to show up when you're faithful, even though you don't have one. God has to show up when you start putting the pieces, the puzzle together, even though you know you're missing pieces. He has to. Then it'll be like, oh, there's a piece under the couch. Well, I would have never been able to finish that without you, God.